Stop trying to double up your trading equity is the reason you've been blowing up your trading accounts. Hi there, looking to get funded with prop firm and scale up your trading equity to about $1 million, then this is the opportunity you've been waiting for. I'm going to introduce you to an amazing prop firm I found out recently. You can get access to trading equity with the best profit target and maximum drawdown limit. So guys, let's take a quick review of this prop firm as I show you how to get started and where to get started. So guys, once you click the link in the description of this video, you are going to be redirected to this platform, and this is E8 Funding. E8 Funding is an amazing prop firm I came in contact with, and you can get funded with as much as $300,000 and scalable to $1 million very easy and as fast as possible. You can do your research, but just know that I do not promote what is not legit and genuine. So E8 Funding has had a track record of doing business with traders who know how to trade and have paid quite a number of traders, and this is why I'm introducing you to E8 Funding. Prop firms are truly the game changer in the 21st century trading industry, because with prop firms you can leverage on huge capital and make awesome returns at the end of the month or bi-weekly. Once you know how to trade and you can prove that you can trade by scaling up the two-phase evaluations, then you get funded instantly, and once you make profit you can place withdrawals and you're going to get your money delivered to your wallet or bank account. Alright guys, so let's quickly take a review on E8 Funding. So to begin with, E8 Funding has been offering a zero commission on indices and commodities, and we still have about 12 days left before this offer ends and we go back to the normal system of trading. Alright, so you can click the link, get registered, get started, pick an account size that fits your personality and trading psychology, and you're going to enjoy zero commission on indices and commodities in the next 12 days before this offer elapses. Alright, so let's quickly take a review on E8 Funding. So what are the things you are going to benefit or enjoy on E8 Funding? They are outlined right here and you can see them boldly captured. The first is that you can get a maximum initial deposit of about $300,000, which is scalable to $1 million in funding. Alright, the two platforms you can use to trade are either MT4 and MT5, and this is amazing and interesting. Then you have a scalable drawdown limit. This is the first I've seen in the industry, where you can scale up your drawdown. Once you place withdrawal, your drawdown increases by 1%, and you can scale up your drawdown up to 14% of the initial drawdown limits. Then you have a zero minimum trading days, scalable to $1 million, and you can get paid in 8 days. Once you make profit in the first 8 days, you qualify to place withdrawals. Alright guys, so this is a summary of the offers available on E8 Funding. Then let's quickly look at the packages available on E8 Funding. So there are 3 offers available on E8 Funding. The first is the E8 account, then the E8 track, and the ELEV8 account. Alright, each of these accounts have their own uniqueness, so I need you to take your time, study the things that you see here before you go ahead to choose an account size. Make sure it's the one you truly want to pick. Alright guys, so let's get started with the first, which is the E8 account. And what this means is that you can get funded up to $300,000 once you complete the two-phase evaluation process and you meet up the profit target in the first phase and the second phase. Then you can get funded with up to $300,000. So let's look at the conditions or the criteria. So you can see that on the E8 account, we still have about 2 options. It's either the normal or the extended version of the E8 account, and you have about 4 account options starting from the $25,000 and $250,000, which is scalable to $300,000 and maximum of $1 million. Alright, so on the E8 accounts, these are the requirements. You need to make a profit target of 8% in the first phase of the evaluation and 5% in the second phase of the evaluation, and when you finally scale to becoming a funded trader, you do not have a profit target. Rather, you take 80% of every profit you make, while E8 takes back 20% profit as their own profit split. Alright, and you have a minimum 0 trading days in the first phase and second phase of the evaluation. You have a maximum of 30 days on the first phase and 60 days in the second stage of the evaluation. Then the daily drawdown is 5% in the first phase of the evaluation and 5% in the second stage of the evaluation, while the overall drawdown is 8%. And when you finally become funded, you can scale up your drawdown from 8% to 14%. which is $14,000. All right, you can scale up your maximum drawdown to 14%, which is $14,000 on a 100K account. All right, guys, so this is just a summary of what is available on the E8 normal. E8 extended has a little bit difference, which is in the maximum drawdown limit. Remember, on the E8 normal we said the maximum drawdown is 8%, whereas on the E8 extended the maximum drawdown is 10%. You can see on a 100K account is $10,000, but then you have a minimum trading days of 5 days on the E8 extended, but you enjoy an overall drawdown of 10%. That's the difference. All right, so let's go to the second type of offer we have on E8 funding, which is the E8 track. So the E8 track is a 3-phase evaluation where you get to put yourself on track to managing an E8 track funded account with up to $250,000 in starting capital, and it has a lower cost but the same reward. So on the E8 track, you can see you only have 3 phases of evaluation, and you have about 4 account options. You can pick the one that suits your trading personality and your financial goal this year. All right, so you can see the profit target is 8% in phase 1, 5% in phase 2, and 5% in phase 3. And when you get funded, you get to enjoy 80% profit split. Every time you make profit, you can walk home with about 80% of the profit, and you have 0 minimum trading days across all the 3 phases on the E8 track account option. You have a maximum trading days of 30 days on the first phase and 60 days on the second and third phase of the evaluation. Then you have a daily drawdown of 5% on the first, second, and third phase of the evaluation. You have across it is 5% daily drawdown, and overall you have 8%. But then the fee is actually lower than the previous account offers that you just saw. All right, here you have $358 for a $100,000 account, while on an E8 account it's actually $588. So here it's cheaper, but you have to do 3 phases of the evaluation. Then the last account option we have is an ELEV8 account, and here still you have 4 account options, but you have to do 2 phases of the evaluation, with the first phase having 8%, second is 5%, profit target 80-20, and minimum trading days is 0 on first and second phase of the evaluation. The maximum trading days is 30 on the first phase, while 60 on the second phase of the evaluation. Your daily drawdown is 5% across all the phases of the evaluation, and overall drawdown is 8%. All right, guys, but as you can see here, the pricing is a little bit higher than the E8 and E8 track account. This is a $100,000 account, and the pricing here is $888. But why is it so? Because here you have the opportunity to scale up to $1 million in less than a year. Every time you hit profit target and you place withdrawal, your account is going to be scaled up until you hit $1 million in funding in less than a year. Guys, don't you see that this is very amazing? All right, all I need you to do now is to click the link in the description of this video. Guys, stop struggling to do 100% of your account, 150% or 50%. With a good funding, you can do 10% and be comfortable. All right, guys, so click the link, get started, pick an account option that suits your personality, suits your financial goal for the year, and let's make money this year. Meanwhile, you're going to get a lot of videos coming from me with amazing offers, especially from E8 funding and educative content. Until next time, I wish you good luck, good trading.